Alright, how's it going, guys? We are in the middle of our live stream, but I wanted to get this recorded, so we had an actual episode for it. I basically have redone or copied over what we had up there for making our speed module 1s and put in 2 for making speed module 2s. And those are feeding down here for our upgrades. So we can now take our upgrades we have here, which we need to go and deal with that. We can now make our stone quarry 2 instead of just 1. So I'm going to take one of these and we're going to run up there and get that done. And then, oh, I guess before I forget, we put in our energy injector over here and just ran that off of the line. By the way, you'll notice that the wall here of turrets is gone. It has moved out to here and runs from that water to there. And we also finally set up making the uranium bullets. I just ran 2 lines down here, one with steel and copper, one with iron, and moved all of our bullet production to down here, put in some more centrifuges with productivity modules in them, and I'm going to start making some beacons, which I want to use the K1s or K2s, whichever, but I'm basically going to put these across here to speed these up a bit once we get to the K2 core stuff, which I haven't gotten to yet. Yeah, get out of there before that train comes through. And it looks like we're actually running low on copper coming in here, so that means that we need to get that fixed like we did the iron. And it looks like the main reason is because we're splitting it again here. So we need to stop doing that and just let this one go up there and this one go down there to the circuit area. So I'm going to work on that in the live stream that we're currently in. But let's get over here and upgrade our stone quarry. It's running way out of stone anyways because I put in this over here to make landfill because I want to get a lot more of this stuff filled in. We actually have a big area down here south of our new reactor where my Spidertron is currently at, which I did make a remote for. Let's move him up there. He's basically working on filling in this area where the bots are not doing it. I put a RoboPort in there along with 4 Mark II personal batteries, 2 sets of legs so he can move pretty quick, and a portable fusion reactor. So I can just move it wherever I want, and then it'll take care of filling in where the bots can't reach. But let's go ahead and get this out of here. So now we can go ahead and upgrade it. And I did take a look at the upgrades here. So there's 3 tiers of them. We only have 2 tiers unlocked currently. But it doesn't look like there's any use for them other than making the next tier or upgrading the stone quarry. So these are literally just for the stone quarry, as far as I can tell. If there's something else I'm missing, by all means let me know, but I don't see anything but the stone quarry. And it looks like it's going faster than what these can be built, so it does look like it's going faster than what it was, but we don't have to worry about upgrading the crushing factories. Alright, so the next thing we need to get done is to go to the Stone Quarry 3. We need the next upgrade, which apparently you can't upgrade from the second one to the third one. You upgrade from the first one to the third one. That's kind of messed up. I don't know why in the world they do that, because that just made this completely useless. If you're going to do that, at least have like module slots where you can put the upgrade in rather than crafting it with it, because I can't upgrade that any further, I don't think, from the way that looks. So number 2, yeah, it just uses the regular stone quarry, not the stone quarry 2. And I don't see anything in here to be able to do it with the other one. So that was pretty much just a waste. Alright. Well, we're still going to venture on with this. We need to get the magnets made, which need fiber reinforced plastic, our lead coolant we made in the last episode, and neodymium. And that's going to be made in a magnetizing facility. So that means we've got to get the magnetizing facility done, which needs titanium metal, carbon fiber, fiberglass, neodymium, concrete, electric engine, and iron gear wheels. Alright, so give me a minute and let me figure out where's going to be the best place to put this, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I probably didn't do this in the greatest area since it's right here underneath my first reactor, which I probably can take this reactor out at this point, since I now have the Mark II reactor upgraded to the Mark III design, I guess we'll call it. So I basically went and built a whole third reactor over here, redesigned it a bit to see if it can handle the a lot of extra heat exchangers, which it's doing great with. You can see all of them are running. So I'm probably going to take this one out and probably upgrade it to the Mark III design down there. But I had to put in that other reactor because of the Ki2 core, because that thing eats a ton of power. But anyways, I built this here. The reason why I say I probably did it in a terrible area is because I'm guessing that the laser facility is probably going to take, similar stuff. But basically I have a requester chest here that's requesting our carbon fiber reinforced plastic and our titanium metal composite. So they just bring that in, and then I just put it here because we already had the electric motors and the neodymium for the flying robot cores, so that's getting input there. We already had the iron down here for our battery, so I just ran it up. And then the concrete and the fiber reinforced plastic we had right here, so I just put them together and sent that up here, and that took care of everything we need. I have it set to only make 10 of them. We're just going to take one for right now. And, oh, by the way, I got the Corvrax enrichment process done. So, I want to get started on these, but we need to move the KI2 core thing. So I think what we're going to do next is work on getting the advanced bots researched. This is going to give us Tesla construction bots and Hertz logistic bots. And it looks like we need the high energy crystals and fusion tech to get those done. So it'll be a bit before we work on those. Let's go up here and see if we can get these magnets made. Which it looks like we should probably put some speed modules in here to help these out a bit. Because we don't quite have enough. I think I need to redesign this just a little bit. Because we have plenty of glass fiber, or the crushed glass being made, just not enough of it turned into fiber. So I think I'll work on that today during the live stream as well. But let's focus on this for the moment. So I'm going to put this over here to the side. And let's see here. We want to make a magnet. So that's going to get the coolant, which needs to go in there. And it's going to put out liquid lead coolant at 1500 degrees. And we should be able to cool that off and make power from it. And then be able to put that back in as well. So that's something we're going to have to look at. So lead. I think we need a big heat exchanger to do that though. So this, we can literally do it in an assembler, which would lose us any heat from it. We can do a liquid heat exchanger that'll turn the hot into cold. Oops, misclick there. And then that'll give us 1,000 steam for every 1,000 water. And then we can run that steam through a turbine. And there's no loss in the coolant. So we're literally going to have to recycle this back in. 1,500. What is the difference between that one and this one? Oh, this is 100 to 100, where this one's 50 to 50. I have no idea why I would want to convert more. Oh, okay, I see why. This one does 500 degrees. This does 1,000 degrees. And I think the 1,000 degree one can be ran through the big turbine, where the 500 can go through the regular. And then we have that option that doesn't even make steam, it just cools it off. So that would be a huge waste. And then we can barrel it, obviously. And then we can also, once we get the big turbine, we can go for critical steam, which is 1500. Which we don't have the big turbine done. So I guess when the bots get done here, we'll work on the big turbine and get that done. So for right now, we need to look at making, there it is, liquid heat exchanger needs concrete, heat exchanger. Okay, that's going to be easy enough to do. We already have the heat exchangers being made. How much does it actually need? Concrete is 60, that's not bad. And I do believe we have we have a storage chest for our concrete. So I'm just going to come down here where we have the heat exchangers being made. Which should be right over here. That's the chest, that's the reactor, there's the heat exchangers. Alright, so what we're going to do is, first off, upgrade all of those. I don't need to do that one because I'm probably not making any more, or barely any more of those. So I think what I'm going to do is just use logistics bots for this, to be honest, since we already have everything being made and we're not going to be making a ton of these. I'm just going to put this in right here, and we're going to tell it to give us heat exchangers. We'll set this for 10. Then we need to tell it we need the metal, which will do 100 again. We need the carbon fiber, which I'm not quite sure why that's black, because we definitely have those available. And then we just need the concrete, which we can put in here as well. And we'll tell it 100. And I have, oh, that's why. Those are in the buffer chest. I have to hit that button. Alright, and then we can just do that. And then that will take care of feeding all of that down here. I'll go ahead and give it some concrete since I have a bunch of it on me. And now it should be bringing in the other components we need. And then we will also have this output into a storage chest. And we'll set that to where is it? There it is. And then let's go ahead and wire this up. And we'll set it to that. And we'll just say keep 10 of them on hand. And there we go. So now it's getting all the things it needs. And we'll go set one of these up and see just how many of them we're actually going to need. And then I also need to change that facility so that we're not constantly filling it with coolant, since we need to loop it around. I was actually expecting this to keep the lead, or consume the lead, I guess. So I didn't think about the fact that it was going to do this. But let's go ahead and put that there. And we want this for, let's see. Let's just do the regular 500 steam for right now. So we're going to have to get water into there. And then that's going to put our steam and our lead out there. Alright, so we'll connect those two like that. We also need to get the neodymium and fiber reinforced plastic in here. So let's get a... how do I want to do this? Because I want to loop this back around, but I'm going to lose some of my coolant if I do that. Which I hate losing shit, but it literally comes from nothing, so I really don't have to worry about losing it. So let's just move this for right now. And let's do a... it's an assembler, right, that you use to barrel fluids? So I want... and that's probably going to be... let's see. Where in the hell would I find a barrel of... there it is. That's what I want. And that's going to give me 50. And how much do I need? For making the magnets. We only need 20, so one barrel will be fine. Who hit what? How in the world did they... oh, they're coming from down here up into there. Okay. I was going to say, because they should run into that wall first. But the bots will take care of that. It's not a problem. Alright, so let's make a barrel. There we go. So we have a barrel of fuel. And then we can move this to wherever the hell we want to do this. And we need neodymium and the fiber reinforced plastic. And we're actually going to need this over by the modules, so we might as well put it over there. Our advanced bots are done, so let's get our big turbine started. And we need this down here for these upgrades. So we can go ahead and just throw our magnetizing facility off over here to this side. And we want that. And then we need to put our heat exchanger. How do I want to do this? Because I only have the options of having... Well, I guess it doesn't matter since the lead's going to be coming... Yeah, we can just throw it over this way. Now, is it there we want it? Yeah, that's nice and straight. So we want like that. And then since we're doing this off of the barrel for the moment, where is the, this is the emptying. Okay, and the one we did was that one. So it should be this one. So now, where is that barrel of fluid? There it is. So then I put that in there. And I do that. And now we have our fluid in there. We just got to get the last 10 out of here, but we don't need that anymore. And then we will just loop this back around to there. Like so. And then we can just put a turbine's going to be way too much, I think. But we can do it anyways. We could probably just use a regular steam engine for that. I don't think there's any difference in the... it's only different in the amount that it can consume, right? Not the efficiency of it, I believe. Don't ask me. Alright, so now the only thing we have to do is get water here, which we have water here for the reactors, but I do not want to feed off of them. So we're going to run a whole new line from over on this other side. Let's go ahead and we'll just run this like this down to there. And why in the hell are you there? Now you got power. Quit your bitching. Oh, I probably ought to set up the thing for getting the fiberglass in there so it can get started. Yeah, that's what I figured. We'll just do that. So we can run that down to there. And put this right there. That will get our fiberglass plastic in there, and then we just need to get the neodymium, which I'm going to have to run down through here. Alright, look here. You get out of my way. And then we can just run this like that. And throw it in right there. So that'll take care of that while we're getting the water hooked up. Come on, get off the tree. Don't get hit by a tray. I don't think I have enough energy shields for that yet. Ah, you took all my pipes, you jackasses. Bring me more pipes. Turn those guys off for the moment. I'll just make my own. Alright. And we got water right there. So let's just do this. And offshore pump, which has to be one block out of the way. Figures. There we go. That'll take care of the water. Bots will finish filling that all in. And we should be good with that. As soon as we get the water over here. And it looks like I might need to put a charging station out here for these guys. Can I not? Yeah, let's put one right there. That'll help them to get through there just a little bit easier. Yeah, because we don't have any RoboPort in that area right there, so that'll at least give them a place they can charge on the way across there. Alright, so let's see. We haven't got water over here yet. We do have our first magnets made, so that's good. The only thing I'm noticing is it needs 50. So I am going to have to do one more barrel. I just completely forgot about that. Daggone it. Alright, so give me a minute. Let me get another barrel down here. Because it's not going to be able to do anything until it can run that last 10. And I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I went and got a barrel of coolant. So we now have that. So it can run again. And now we have enough in here for the hot coolant to run as soon as the water pipe gets done being ran. Which, let's go take a look at that real quick. I did end up needing to put in okay, that's it. I'm done. I've had enough. Get these trees out of my face. I've had all I can takes. And I can't take no more. Alright, so where are we lacking on? Oh, we're not lacking on the bots getting it done. We're lacking on me forgetting to put in a pipe. Ah, you still ain't got enough of these trees out of here. Alright, so there we go. So we're now cooling off our lead. And we can make more magnets as we need them. So, oh, we also got the big turbine finished. So if we want to change this over to critical steam, we could. And since we're kind of working on modules today, I'm thinking we probably ought to start that next. But that gives us our magnets now, which we need in here to get our final upgrade. So let's go ahead and we can just do this. And I'm going to use one of these so we don't mix with our upgrades there. And we can input that into there. And there is our advanced upgrade. So we now have those. And then eventually we'll have to do the third upgrade, which is the ultimate upgrade, but we can't do that currently because we don't have it unlocked. But since we did this upgrade, we can now do a second upgrade for our stone quarry, which again is stupid. If anybody knows the people that make this mod, please tell them that this should use the stone quarry Mark II, or the upgrade should go in the regular quarry as like a module or something, because it is quite dumb that I have to upgrade. I have to make another quarry to upgrade my quarry to the third tier. I have no idea why they would make such a decision. It seems very strange. Alright, so we just need some... those are regular, not charged. I already have the 5 charged. Alright, so we just need a little bit of that. And then grab a few of these, which I don't want to grab the egg-shaped ones. Now we can go ahead and upgrade that. And we can go change over our Stone Quarry 2 to a Stone Quarry 3. Alright, so take that out of there. Grab the number 3. Place it in there. And there we go. Now, question is... it still can't keep up with those 3 that I put in there. Alright, so I'm probably... but it does keep the belt pretty nice and full. So, it does at least do that. So it looks like we might be good at keeping that making our landfill. And I'll probably put the Stone Quarry 2, since it's kind of useless, I'll probably throw it in here as well, just for making landfill, basically. But that is going to be it for today. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you next time.